Well, I've been doing yoga for about 18 years, but I've never had a class like that. It's such a wonderful blend of yoga and medical science.
A little light bulb eventually went on, and I said, wow, this is actually doing a lot of the things for me that I treat people for every day in my office, except this is all happening without medications. And so then I started coming into yoga in my doctor self, looking at yoga through the eyes of a doctor and picking up the things that work for both. And I think this is a particularly fascinating study. What they did is they took 18 yoga teachers and they put them in an MRI scan and they compared them to 18 people who were just like them except they didn't do yoga. On the right, for the people who do yoga, you can see that most of the discs are paler. That whiter color means that there's more fluid in the discs. Fluid is where our healing cells are. We have motion in all directions. We do have to do core, sorry, it is true. You have to have a strong core to have a strong spine. And the two things that I brought in from Western medicine into this class are a little bit of self-massage, which you can do with some yoga movements, and also traction. So we will do all of this in a bit.
Release words, colors, images, people, situations. Sometimes you don't even know what you're releasing. Lift your left leg, knee to nose, hollow out that upper chest. Lift your left leg. The next thing we're going to work with is a principle from physical therapy. It's called proprioceptive neural facilitation. It means that you stretch a muscle and then you contract it. And if you take a deep breath in, you're using your lungs to push against your ribs, to push against your muscles, to push against the floor. So it really intensifies the massage that you can get.